There's so much variety in anesthesia. And so with anesthesia as a CRNA, you do case by case. You do one case at a time. You take care of one patient at a time. So depending on the case, it could be a very long case, it could be a very short case. So I prepare for each case one at a time. So then, I get to the pre-op area, I see my patient, I communicate with my staff, I work with an interdisciplinary team, I talk with the nurses, I may have talked to surgeons, I may have, of course, do my pre-op assessment of the patient. I talk with everyone, make sure we're all on the same page, make sure our start time is on point, our start time, and see what's going on. Then I take my first patient back for surgery, I put them to sleep. Depending on the case, it can be sedation versus general anesthetic versus regional anesthesia. Every case varies depending on what you're going to do. Of course, it depends on your patient's comorbidities, what you're going to do for these specific cases. So depending on the day, it can be one really long case, or it can be maybe 5 short cases. And depending on the area, like for example endo, I can have like 10 cases, but it can be very fast, maybe 15-20 minutes. Those cases can be from start to end, versus maybe a big neurospine case, it could be 8 hours, depending on the complexity of the case. So that varies from day to day. For me, I prefer to have different cases every day. I like variety. I like trying new things, because for me, I just want to keep my skill set up in regards to all different types of cases, and of course, for me, it keeps it fresh. It allows me to grow, and for me, I like that. But there are some people, which is fine, they love specialties. They are vasculars, they love cardiac surgery, or they might like endo, and I think that's amazing because they are very highly skilled in that area. So, and I give it up to them. So that's definitely always an option if you want to be into a specialty. There's so much variety in anesthesia. You can either do multiple things, multiple areas, or you can go into a specialty area, which is amazing.